Hello, salam namaste, and bonjour. This is Minte talking, and today we are going to talk about the movie Uri The Surgical Strike. But first, a little disclaimer. So, Uri The Surgical Strike is a movie that has been released in 2019, as I said earlier, and it has been made by Aditya Dar. I hope that I'm pronouncing well, Aditya Dar. And this movie is starring Vicky Kaushal, Paresh Rawal, and Yami Gautam. So first, let's go with the story. Pakistani terrorist group attack an Indian base army, but the Indian base army is going to be mad. So they will just go to Pakistan and look for the responsibles of this and go for them. And you know what's next?
सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक से
I'm gonna start with Vicky Kaushal.
मैं अपने हर एक सिपाही को जिंदा सही सलामत वापस लाऊंगा.
Vicky Kaushal, as usual, he is amazing. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say a long things about him. He is amazing. I've seen him in movies like Man Marziya. I've seen him in movies like Sanju. I've seen him in which movie I say which movie Raman Raghav. And I think this is the fourth one that I'm watching with him. So Uri The Surgical Strike. And as usual, this is definitely the actor that you want to look for, because he is always trying his best. He is so talented. Like, I really like the way he plays, the way he embodied the character. I think he was the perfect choice for this role, because you know, sometimes if maybe if they had made another choice by choosing another actor, I'm not sure that he would have brought what he brought to the screen. Because sometimes, you know, some actors, you know, they don't fit the role, because sometimes it is not convincing. But I'm not really sure that another actor would have done this well. Shahid Kapoor, or I ain't gonna say John Abraham, because no, not John, not John Abraham, not John Abraham. Yeah, I think Shahid Kapoor could have been another good choice. In the comment section below, who would you have seen? Who would have been the best in that role as well? But I think Vicky Kaushal was a very good choice for this role. And I heard that he practiced a lot for this role. He trained himself with martial. He trained himself at fighting, and we're gonna talk about it later. But he was amazing for this. Like, he just killed it. And I hope that he will be definitely nominated for his performance, because he did so well. This is this type of actor that, you know, gonna push me to watch the movie. Like, I have some actors like this. I have some actors like this, like Nawazuddin Siddiqui, like Irfan Khan, like Amir Khan, Rajkumar Rao, and all these type of actors. They're not like, you know, any other actors. But definitely he is one of the type of actor that just are pretty convincing on screen, and he's not here because I ain't gonna talk about nepotism or something like this, but he is here because he has a talent, and he is just giving it. So finish with the Vicky Kaushal. Let's talk about. I ain't gonna talk too long about Paresh Rawal, because Paresh Rawal is just the GOAT. He's just one of the GOAT. I ain't gonna say perfect, but he was good. Like, he did it well, and I ain't gonna talk too much about this. So yeah, he was good.
उरी हमले का हैंडलर कौन था? प्लानिंग कहाँ हुई?
भरोसा तो कीजिए मैं
Yami Gautam, I don't know if I have ever seen her in a movie. Maybe I do not remember, but she was good, even though she was not the main lead. But she was good. She was really good. Like, she was the type of woman, you know, that, you know, very smart. She know what she's doing. She know where she's going. She is just like, you know, I'm a boss ass bitch. And we have many, and the other actors, they did their job as usual as well. So yeah, I think you got it. The movie for me was really good. Like, it was a pretty movie. It was a pretty good movie. Like, if I had one word to say to describe that movie, I would say that this movie was especially intense. This movie was intense. It was just going, like, it was just going hard, on action,
देगा अभी
fighting scene, bombs, fire, shots, helicopters, and all that kind of stuff. That was a good movie of, not, I'm not gonna say war, but about like missions and army soldier and all that kind of stuff. It was really well done. Let's talk about the fighting scene. The fighting scene were just amazing. They just made it so good. Like, Vicky Kaushal and all the actors. I mean, both the combination, choreography and all this stuff. It was good. Like, it was good to watch. It was aesthetic to watch. Like, I just find myself enjoying watching these people fighting like this, because sometimes in the Indian movie, when it comes to fighting scene, even though the movie is kind of serious sometimes, like, some fighting scene are, you know and you were just like, come on, man, it was good until that moment. Like, why you want to do that? This is like, why you want to do that? Like, this is just not it. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of Indian movies have beautiful fighting scene, but I hoped, and I'm looking forward, they will just made more of this. Like, it was perfect. It was almost perfect. Like, the way that the fight and all the action scene, the bomb, and they just they did a really good job. Another thing that I loved about the movie is, like, the way that they just cut the movie, like, in different parts, like, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and they just have this and they just have this, I don't know if I have to say caption or something like this, but they just describe chapter 1 blah 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 blah, chapter 2 blah 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 blah, chapter 3 blah blah blah, and it was just good. Like, it was giving a dynamic to the movie. Like, you just know that this movie was cut into certain types of thing, and you know that this party was going to be focused on this party is going to be focused this party was going to be focused on this, or but I just like the way that they did it, and it was going to the point. Like, they were not just trying to drag the movie all along, like just trying to drag the movie, like just to make the movie longer or something like this. No, this is just A B C D E F G, that chapter 1, that chapter 2, that chapter 3, no romance, no irrelevant romance, no useless romance. And they could have done it, because actually I was expecting it between Yami Gautam and Vicky Kaushal to romance that would be happening, because in a lot of Indian movies and generally in movies, they will just try to bring some romances when it is not even necessary, and it just pisses me off when this is happening, because it wasn't necessary. So yeah, I'm gonna quote just 3 parts of the movie that I liked. When they made this big ceremony after the attack, for all the soldiers that passed away after the attack, and we have this amazing young and child actress.
देश अपने भाइयों के लिए अब नहीं लड़
She was playing She was playing the niece of she was playing the niece of Vicky Kaushal. She just touched me because it was very hard. She was taking her father as her role model, and she wanted to be as him. She wanted to be a soldier. She wanted to take him as an example. And you know, like this scene when she's just in front of the picture of her father, in front of during the ceremony, she's in front of the picture of her father, and she's just making the salute. I don't know how to say it, but she's making the army salute, and she's just saying a sentence that I think that the Indian army are taught during the formation or something like this. She's just spelling this. She's just saying the sentence in front of the picture. The soldiers are just, you know, completing the sentence, and they just repeat it, and they repeat it, and it was so emotional. Like, it was so sad and so touching to watch, because you can feel the pain of every soldier, because they're just like a family. And even, and especially for Vicky Kaushal, because it was his brother-in-law. It was his friend. Like, I think he was maybe his best friend, and he just lost him. This was just like very touching. So yeah, another scene that I liked, it was the scene that when he just succeeded the mission, and he got the responsible of the terrorist group, and he killed him. And the way that he's screaming, like he shot like this relief scream, was so, not to say that this is so not to say that this is so good to watch a person die, but you know, you feel him, like, you know, that he wanted this, he wanted to revenge his brother-in-law, and he wanted to revenge India. And it was very strong, and it was very, you know, like, powerful.
How's the George? How's the George?
I don't know, but it felt dope to watch. So yeah, that's basically it. So this movie was rated 8.7 out of 10 on IMDb website. I don't understand why, because the movie was really good. Like, they killed it. I will definitely advise you to watch that movie if you want to have an intense moment, if you are looking for, if you want to have a good moment, if you want to have a good time, and if you want to be sure that you are watching a good movie, just watch that movie, because that movie is just amazing. Like, they did a good job. They did a really good job. So yeah, I loved it. And that is definitely the type of movie that you're gonna watch during the Saturday night. You know, on a Saturday night with a delicious food. You want to eat that, and you want to watch that movie. This is definitely the type of movie that you know that you want to cop with, you know, because sometimes you want to have this. So because sometimes this is so annoying, because you want to watch a movie and you have a very good meal. Like, you just made that meal, you just buy that meal so that you can have a good moment in front of the movie that you expect it to be good to watch. And fuck no, like, the movie sucks. Everything sucks. And you're like, my meal. Like, yo, I trusted you. Like, this is like, you know, I trusted you. Like, I thought that you were good. Like, this is give to give. Like, what? I give you what, you know. No, so yeah. So if you have a good food, if you have a good meal, and you want to make sure to watch a good movie, just go for that. You won't regret it. So that's it for the video. Just comment on, oh my god. Oh, I hurt myself. So that's it for the video. Comment on the section below if you like the movie or not, and if you are planning to watch the movie or not. And if you did, tell me how you felt about it. If you have any suggestion about your movie that I should watch, or movie that you want me to do a review on, just tell me on the comment section below, and I'm just gonna try to make sure to do it. Yeah. So make sure to share, like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff, you know, that you have to do on YouTube, please. I think this is the worst ending video that YouTube has known. Like, I think that this is the worst. But yeah, anyway.